dum 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 dum. Ah, there you are. Welcome back. Hope you're doing great. I'm doing good. I'm just cleaning off some of my equipment here that I'm renting. And yeah, we have a job to do. It's not that difficult, but should be done anyway. Um, yes, there is some clarification I need to add that I didn't say the last time. Um, I did mention that what do you call it? Yes, the small tractor that I bought that is no longer with me, sadly, but I didn't explain why. So you see, I did say that there was a period where I spent the money that I had and started leasing equipment. I bought the sheep farm and started leasing equipment that would keep me, able to keep the sheep farm going. But all that leased equipment do cost money every month, and I was so short of money that I knew that once I paid the bills for 1 month, I didn't have enough to pay the bills for the next month. And unsure about if I were going to get any jobs or anything like that, I had no other choice but to sell my Fiat tractor that I bought. I didn't really get much or any use out of it. I thought I was going to get more use out of it because, I bought a mower attachment to it and all that. But yeah, it just didn't happen. So I'm sad that I lost it, but I guess an upgrade to this one was a better option because with this one I can do all the things that I could do with that plus more. That one basically, I don't know if it would be possible to find any good equipment that one would be able to pull. It wasn't as powerful as this one, as compared to this one being able um, to pull the equipment that I have and need for my plot of land. So yeah, I had to get rid of it. I'm doing better now financially. Um, it's been a good year. It's a sunny day in November now, and things are really looking up. They have something different here that I didn't know about. Um, they have like a Farmer of the Year award or something along those lines. It's in um, yeah, and it's a award money. It's like a funds or grant that they have where every year, they give out a little bit of money to whoever is doing the most for the community and also the environment, of course. And I got, for some reason, I don't know why, if it's like pity or whatever, but I got second place on that, um, which is very nice. I really appreciate it. So I was given a little bit of a fund to keep me going for a bit. It's a lot of money, at least to me. It's 20,000 euros, which is really useful. So that's great. Um, I don't know if it was because I'm newcomer and I've done the most changes because I'm new. Like I bought a plot of land that added a small sheep farm to my land and all those kind of things. I don't know exactly how they calculate that, but hey, second place is not bad for my first time entering a contest I didn't even know existed. So it's great. I really enjoy that, and it gives me an opportunity. Well, I wouldn't say that. Let's see if I can rephrase that. It makes me feel more welcomed to the community. Yeah, that's the way to say it. So that's what I am. Um, I got a job here as well. On this one is collect the bales and deliver them. But this time we're delivering it to the farm. What do you call it? The animal dealer. That's the deal, the contract he had this year or this time for the grass here. So that's what we're doing. I can show you where that is since we haven't really been in that part of town before. Only got a 3 more to collect and then off we go. I'm told it's really easy to get there, but you know, I may forget about it. But no, I've been there. I already made a drop off once, so there we go. That's all the bales. Put that up a little bit. Oh, this field is really bumpy here. Come on, tractor, you can make it. A little bit on diagonal here. Yeah, come on. There we go. Thank you. So yeah, again, I've done a little bit of change to my farm with the money I've been given. They paid it out at the beginning of November because they felt like there isn't much else happening this year. Um, so yeah, I've already been given the prize money, and I've already spent it. But I've been working hard, helping the community here. I've been making money on other things as well. So I decided to invest them in my farm in a way that I believe is beneficial to the expansion of my farm. You'll see it. You'll see it when we get there. But right now we're going elsewhere. So this is where I was selling the crop for some of the farmers I did. Down there is where the shop is, where you buy your vehicles or rent your vehicles or sell your vehicles and stuff. Um, so we're not going there. I've been doing work on the field up there, up ahead to the right, the big brown field. I did that job this month. It was a cultivating job. Um, Quite a big piece of machinery that I was using that I borrowed from them because I don't have the equipment myself. But we're turning left here. Going this way. That's where they keep all the fresh vegetables in the side there. Well, don't keep them, but grow them in the greenhouses. It's nice. It's good to always be able to get like fresh vegetables when you go to the market. Olive grove, very nice. Olive oil is quite cheap here in Tuscany. And so is wine and grapes and such. At times, you know, when it's season. I don't drink too much wine and such. Not really my cup of tea, so to speak. I prefer other beverages. Really struggling to get up here. I also did a fertilizing job over here. You see the field after the trees on the right there? That little, you know, racing field that goes up. It goes up and goes around to the right. Yeah, I had a spraying job there, which is quite easy to do. It didn't pay as much, but you know, it's an opportunity for me to get to know more of the farmers around here. So I've figured why not. And I had a lot of the solid fertilizer already, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Now this stuff is being dropped off here to the right. No, sorry, to the left. This is right. This is left. That's the animal dealer over there. That's where we're gonna drop this stuff off. easy to see where you want it. It's back here. So let's turn around. Okay, we don't hit any of the cars, because that would not be wise. It's a very stupid thing to park over there, because this is the place that you need to get this sorted. Let's get this sorted. Still doesn't feel like I'm in the right place there. There we go. That should do it. Yeah, got all of it. Great. Now we're going to head back home and I'm going to show you the changes I've done to my farm. I'm very pleased with the changes I've done to the farm. I hope you are too. There we go. It's future-proofing, I guess you could call it. You could call it Bumblebee as well if you want, but that wouldn't make much sense. So I go with future-proofing. Let's take a slightly detour here. It's a beautiful place, Tuscany. A lot of open space, farms, orchards. I think the lumber camp is back there. I drove past it when I arrived. Drove across this bridge as well. Don't quite sure know what's happening over there. Haven't really explored as much as I should have. So let's see, I'm going this way, I believe. Yeah, there's a dealership over here. The vehicle shop. I have no vehicles to purchase as of yet. I do have a little bit of money. Could buy some vehicles, but I'm not quite sure what to buy. There are options available, but what I guess I would need to do, like the job that I just did, the mowing job, it was you're making hay, so it's not grass or silage. So what I would need to get would be a windrow and a baler. Then I can do all types of grass jobs and baling jobs without having to borrow any type of equipment. But doing those jobs for others is kind of boring in the long run, just, yeah, I mean, you do make money out of it, and again, they have, contracts with the dealership or the buyers of their products, and whatever else you get extra from that is yours to keep. You get a little bit of a bonus money from it, but I still feel that I don't really want to continue working for other people as much. I still know I have to. There's no way to get out of it. I can't make enough on my farm to sustain me for the duration, or with that small plot of land that I have for grass and the 8 sheep that I have, and you know there will be more. Um, they are going to produce some offspring, and so part of that, the future proofing that I've been doing, is to make sure that I can handle the offspring. So, with that said, welcome to Sheep Farm 2.0. I don't know if it is 2.0, but I know that um, it is better than before. That seems very close to the edge there. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, let's do that. Unhook. Huh, yeah, definitely need to watch that one. So yeah, you can see I got another sheep pen, and I also moved half of the sheep from here. Yes, I know you miss your friend, but they're just over here. See, you can still talk to them. Yeah, there you go. So I moved half of them over here, half of them over here, and yeah, this is the way now. And I put all the bales in here instead of leaving them because I needed that the machine over there, the baler. So I got the bales here. I got 8 bales left, and I can mow this if I need to, as an emergency. But I do have the opportunity to mow this one over here as well. Don't need to do it this year. I got plenty because I don't have too many sheep. I only have like 8. Hoping next year I get more offspring and such. I could also buy more if I need to, but I feel like I'm taking it slow. I'm letting the sheep do all the heavy lifting there. Um, so I have this field here. I sort of sorted it out and got the edges kind of uprooted from weed and whatever to be able to see more the edges of my grass field. And it is, I could harvest it if I wanted to. It's no rush. I can take my time. Like I don't need the grass at the moment, and I don't need to make silage because none of the sheep isn't into silage as such. Yes, I could make silage and sell it, but it's not really in the parts for that yet because it's a lot of extra work, and also I am not strapped for cash as it is. The bonus or the prize money that I got for being second best, I guess, newcomer allowed me to invest in this new sheep farm building. What I do want though is I want a garage for my vehicles, so I'm kind of saving up for that. Um, it's possible I will remove this and place the garage over here. I mean, the base has already been poured. The concrete base is there, and the support blocks of concrete is always here. Already have those in place. And I think the garage is about the same width or something, or we can at least use the back stuff here. Removing this shouldn't take more than a couple of hours, I think. And then putting in the other one would take a little bit longer, but again, the base has already been built. The ground is flat, so it shouldn't be too difficult to put a garage here. I don't know if they actually just is able to just put sides and, you know, doors here, or it has to be replaced completely. I think it has to be replaced because wiring and stuff like that as well. But I will see if I can get the money together for that over the year, New Year's and whatnot, and spending the first money of the first couple of jobs that I get. I need to get more jobs though because every month I'm paying for pretty much all of that equipment there. Um, I also got this one here to help me move the sheep around. This one was cheaper than actually hiring the animal breather where we dropped off the bales just now. For them to come over here, move 4 sheep, and then drive back, I figure, well, I buy this one because I can keep it and I can move sheep or cow or pigs if I get any of those animals by myself. Don't need to involve anybody else. And I do believe next step for me in terms of animals, probably chicken. I need seed for that. I could buy seed, or I could possibly buy another plot of land, small field somewhere where I can grow my seed. Only issue with that is like grow wheat and wheat or barley or I think oats or something like that that chicken eats. The only problem is that I need a silo. I can get a cheap one ish, and I can also place that somewhere. I'm thinking that this is the animal row over here, and this is the garage there, and here. I think that should be enough. And then I have along this edge here, I can put my silo. I keep my animals here, like I get a chicken coop here somewhere on this side. And I mean, I do have a lot of space. I can put a chicken coop here. It doesn't take up much of a space. I can be next to the sheep. They should get along. And then I have big space here for cow or pigs. Maybe horses. I always wanted to ride a horse. I've done it when I was a kid at a retreat. Just a pony. I didn't really ride it. I was just led as I was sitting on the pony saddle on the pony. But it's something I want to try as an adult. But yeah, I do have a lot of space here to put the other buildings and animal farms and all that. So I'm thinking I have to look into that investment. I don't need to buy a field. I do have a field there. I can just change the crop from grass to wheat, oats, or barley. But I need to buy a combine. I need to buy a silo. I need to buy I do have a trailer over there that should do the trick. And I do have access to water, and I do have a water truck tanker. This little, the blue one over here by my temporary house that I can fill with water if I need it. So what is the equipment I need? I need a plow. I need a combine. I have the seeder over there, so I don't need that. Need the seed, of course, for wheat. Need to get a combine harvester and a silo. So again, let's starting over. I need plow, cultivator, combine harvester with a header and a silo. So 4 items I need to purchase and seed for wheat, barley, or oats. 2, turn my grass field over there into a wheat field. That means I have to rotate the crop because I guess what I could do is I could cut the grass once this year just to get a little bit more and just restock here for a bit. And then again next year as I save up money without spending any other than on the leasing cost. and keep building the stock up on grass here to feed my growing population of sheep, and keep doing odd jobs or jobs for the other farmers that will allow me to buy the equipment that I need, and the silo as well. I know it's more than just plopping down a cylindrical tube on my plot of land. I need to, dig down and machinery and stuff like that, things you don't see. So it's going to be a lot of work. So I really have to figure out where I want that plot of land, or where I want that silo placed, because once it's placed, it's a hassle to move it, and I don't want to move it. Maybe expand on it later on as I get more and more fields and stuff. But yeah, I will not buy anything unless it's on sale in towards chicken farming just yet. Um, I will look into what's available, check the local newspapers and farmer magazines and stuff like that about what's available in terms of purchasing fields or equipment and things of that nature. Um, but right now, I'm going to spend the rest of this November, kind of warm November, at least today, to wash my equipment. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's today's episode. Um, I really appreciate you coming by and checking out what I had to say and what I had to offer. But yeah, don't know if I see you again this year, or I'll bring you back next year after I've made a little bit more changes to the farm, maybe, or anything like that. Um, whoa, wow, that's really diagonal, that one. I don't know what I'm doing. I know some of the stuff I'm doing here. So let's get this fertilizer that is quite good for its size. It's impressively good. It has a small tank, but you don't use up a lot of fertilizer when you fertilize. So the tank is big enough for most, well, I would say for all the fields actually. So I'm just gonna do this here, and I think I'll do the tractor at the same time. Yeah. Just gonna wash this off and make it look good for the New Year's. So yeah, with that said, thank you so much for coming by. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope you are as excited as I am about next year and the future of my farm. Um, I'm going to invest a lot into making this work. I did have to buy this front weight here to counterbalance the weight of that one when it's full. I noticed a few times when I was doing the spraying job that it was kind of, lifting the front end a bit when I was going uphill. So yeah, I needed that. And I had it painted in New Holland blue, which is a very lovely color. Okay. This looks great. Just leave it here to drip off and dry for a bit, and then I will move it back into place and get started on the next stuff. Anyway, as I was saying, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. I really enjoy having you around, and I do hope I see you again. Until then, please do take care. Bye bye.